Oh, this is Paper Cat Radiation here. So this is going to be another commentary playthrough. And this time I'm going back to the 1992 Mortal Kombat. I'm calling it Mortal Kombat 92 because I don't want to say Mortal Kombat 1 and confuse everyone with the most recent Mortal Kombat game. So I'll be playing through Mortal Kombat 92. I'll be playing as Sub-Zero as the title says.
Sub-Zero.
It's really interesting how simple everything was back in 92. There are only like 2 special moves per character. This is where it all began. And Sub-Zero's Ice Ball goes all the way back to the very first Mortal Kombat game launched. I'm going to change the graphics here. Not graphics, I'm going to add in the arcade border. There we go. Makes it a little bit more interesting this way, in my opinion. Let me know if you prefer like a different border in the comments. Whoa. Yeah, it's not that hard now, but wait until we get up in the arcade. Wow. It's gonna become a whole lot harder. Alright, sweet. So, fun fact here. This is the fatality that actually caused the ESRB rating to happen. The reviewers were like, wait a second, this is too violent, we need to put some kind of restriction on it after seeing Sub-Zero's spine rip, but that's literally what created games being rated by the ESRB. See, nowadays, like, by modern standards, this may not be, like, such a big deal, but back in the day, I saw some videos that were, like, saying that people were just shocked by how violent this was. This was actually considered very violent and very intense back in the day, probably just because of the fact that video games weren't really expected to be that violent before Mortal Kombat. So this may not look like such a big deal now, but back then it was considered very intense. With spine rip fatality, a lot of people may still get shocked by that if they see that. I should probably do a combo. So this particular combo, yeah, see, that goes way back. The jump kick and then the slide, that goes way back to even Mortal Kombat 92. Oops. What? There we go. Yeah, only one finisher move, one fatality. That's all you see.
Sub-Zero wins fatality.
It's interesting how they have like a score. They have scores on top of the life bars. They didn't bring that back in Mortal Kombat 2, which is interesting. Whoa. Sweet.
Excellent. Sub-Zero wins.
So Mortal Kombat 92 and Mortal Kombat 2 are gameplay-wise are a little more similar to Samurai Showdown because there's like no like strings or anything, only like mini combos, and they're basically like big hits that that can be punished. They have special moves, but only like big hits, that can be punished, and they can also give a lot of damage. You just have to like strategize on when to use light attacks and low attacks. It's a little similar to Samurai Showdown, if that makes sense. Because Mortal Kombat 3 and beyond didn't really repeat that gameplay from Mortal Kombat 92 and Mortal Kombat 2. Let's see if I can pass the test in my minigame. Oh shoot, I ran out of time. Whoops. Forgot about the time. Oh well. Oh, the pit stage.
Excellent.
There is a secret reptile fight, but I'm probably not gonna go for that one this playthrough. Maybe like some other time, but not this time. I want to focus on at least completing the tower this playthrough. Oh snap! Okay, I gotta be careful. Man, it's getting harder now. I'm gonna have to rewind if I have to. Okay. Oh, yeah. Dang, the AI suddenly got so much harder. The 90s gaming, I always say that. I'm gonna have to rewind this completely. See if I can actually rewind back to the first round. I did nearly take that round. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Dang, that could be an issue to get trapped in the corner. Ah! Yeah. Man, AI is a totally different AI now. Holy moly. There we go. There we go. Probably could have done an uppercut, but hey, I got the round, so I can't complain. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewind. I'll just do the uppercut. Still got a good chunk of damage, so. Whoa. Yeah, that's weird. I should have been a guaranteed damage. Alright, I'm going to actually go for the stage fatality here. See, the pit stage fatality also goes that far back. The very first Mortal Kombat game. The classic rivalry, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Whoa. Dang. I won't really spoil it, but I guess it's not really spoiling if you've watched my other videos, other Mortal Kombat videos. Pretty obvious which character. I'm not going to mention the name, but it's pretty obvious which character I'm going to be playing as in the next Mortal Kombat 92 playthrough, based on what you've seen if you've watched my other videos. So what I will say is that you won't be disappointed. That's what I'll say. Shoot. Alright, the uppercut should kill him. Yup, it did. Nice. Hey, I won the round, I'm not complaining. Uppercut. Again, that's another thing that goes back to the first Mortal Kombat game, the classic uppercut. And the uppercut is also good anti-air. But it's interesting how the AI don't really jump. Even the easiest AI, they don't really jump to your uppercut. You have to rely on a human opponent making that mistake. Oh, snap. Oh, wait, let's see if I can. There we go. Classic combo. Interesting. Oh man. Almost finished. Oh snap. Cut. Alright. I'm going for the fatality. There we go.
Sub-Zero win. Fatality.
I know this is getting very repetitive, but again, there's only one finisher. Well, actually two if you count the pit stage. Yeah, so I'd say like 1.5 finishers. Because you can only do the pit stage fatality like one stage. And it's not even considered a fatality in this game, so that's why I say 1.5. What's now? Let's see. Oh, the uppercut did. I'm surprised the uppercut connected, and not think the uppercut will connect. Alright. What's that? Not good. Alright. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uppercut. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely a lot harder now at this point. Oh,
Sub-Zero
got the win.
wins.
Alright, let's keep playing.
Fight.
Good old classic uppercut. Can't go wrong with that. Oh, snap. So here's something interesting. I'll talk about this a little bit. So that wasn't a glitch actually. So this is for those of you who didn't really play Mortal Kombat before Mortal Kombat 9 launched. So in fact, I'll even do this again. You can actually sabotage yourself. So here's an interesting fact. From Mortal Kombat 92 through Mortal Kombat 8, you could actually sabotage yourself by using the ice ball too much. You see, if you freeze your opponent and then you freeze your opponent again, then you get frozen. They had that feature in the first 8 Mortal Kombat games. So your opponent, if your human opponent knew how to do the right string or the right combo, you could actually suffer some serious damage. You could lose a whole lot of your life bar. And what's really interesting is that this was actually a feature until 2011. So from Mortal Kombat 1992 to 2011, that's literally almost 2 decades. You had to be very careful using the ice ball because you could sabotage yourself and your opponent get a free combo because you would freeze yourself, your opponent would get unfrozen, like you saw what happened to the AI. So in Mortal Kombat 9, they did take that away. Nowadays, like for Mortal Kombat 9 and beyond, nowadays, if you freeze your opponent and then freeze your opponent again, your opponent will get unfrozen, and you will actually get a little bit of damage, but you yourself won't get frozen. So it still will not be an ideal situation because if you will lose like a combo opportunity or string opportunity, but you won't completely sabotage yourself because you won't freeze yourself, and your opponent won't be able to get a free combo off of you. However, it's interesting that even nowadays with Sub-Zero, you got to make sure that if you're a competitive player, you got to make sure you don't overuse the ice ball, because if you overuse it and land on someone twice, you can lose an opportunity to get some real damage on the opponent. So I just thought it was a little fun fact, though. As I said, still very interesting. All things considered, that Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11, and Mortal Kombat 12, or Mortal Kombat 1, however you want to call that game, the most recent Mortal Kombat game, I should say, those games don't have the feature you just saw. Like those games, you can't really sabotage yourself by overfreezing your opponent. But what's interesting, all things considered, is that it was still for almost 20 years. You had to be careful if you were a competitive Mortal Kombat player, you had to be careful overusing the Sub-Zero's ice ball because you could freeze yourself. But I think I've talked enough, though. I know you came here to see a playthrough, not really me talking to the mic. I just thought it was a little fun fact to see since you just saw that. So I'll continue the playthrough now. All right. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, snap. Wait, what am I doing? I probably could have done this. There we go. Oh. Alright. That's what I should have done. Oh well, I didn't get the combo. Let's see if I can still defeat the opponents. Nope. Alright, good. Just gotta freeze. Hope I can freeze my. If I can freeze my opponent one more time, I got the win for sure. Oh snap! All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, I barely won that one. But hey, a win is still a win.
Wins fatality.
All right. Another test your might mini game. All right. There we go. Classic mirror match. Dang. So the AI knows how to punish a missed ice ball. I gotta be very careful here. Wow. Yeah, as I thought. So I gotta... That's gonna be a tough one. Really tough one. Oh man, I already got myself trapped in a corner. Fun fact, when I was playing Mortal Kombat competitively the first time, I played Mortal Kombat 11 competitively. That was the first 2D fighting game I played competitively. And as someone who was used to playing Tekken competitively, 3D, and Soul Calibur competitively, 3D games, it was a little bit of a shock I had. Something unexpected was how easy it was to trap myself in the corner. And I've gotten a lot better with that habit nowadays. I still like run into it occasionally and all that, but nowadays, like I've gotten a lot better with that habit. But I remember back in the day, I get myself trapped in the corner all the time because I was so used to sidestepping, and I kept forgetting that in 2D fighting games you can't sidestep out of the corner. So. Oh snap! Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, you can't slide under the... Hold on. Oh, you can. You just have to... Timing is just super strict. There we go.
Sub-Zero win.
Alright. Let's keep going. Both frozen, okay. Wait a second. See if I can... Oh, we can do it this time. Whoa. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Got myself trapped in the corner again. That's not good. Nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, nice. Got some nice damage there. Alright. Let's see. That was too slow there. See if the jump kick will work. Nope, it doesn't work. Aw. Man, I thought for sure that would, you know. Oh, snap, I'm trapped in the corner again. Against a tough AI, can't forget about the corner. Not even jumping, I could at least uppercut him if he was jumping. This is tough. Wow. There we go. Barely managed to beat the opponent with little time left. Alright. Now for the endurance. That's going to be... Just like if you saw the Mortal Kombat 3 playthrough, you'll know that that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Just one moment, please. Got distracted by something. I probably won't edit that part out of YouTube. I don't think it's super necessary. Just a few seconds, so... Wait a second. Let's see if I can punish this. I know there's a way I can punish this. Is there? Really? That's all I can do? Interesting. I don't know if it's just not possible if I'm just not timing it right. Again, the 90s fighting games, the timing was super strict. Oh, snap. Come on. Let's see if I can... Oh, dang. There we go. Oh, I forgot about the other opponents.
Raiden wins.
Oh, well. Let's see if I can go back in time enough. Dang it. Silly me forgot that there was a second opponent. It's the endurance. It really is endurance. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Hold on, let's see. I froze the opponent. Let's see if this will work. There we go. All right, now it's even games. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's kind of sad though that I still have to face 2 more endurance matches after this. Oh, sabotage myself again. Whoa. Alright, try to do a good old uppercut. There we go. That should kill him. Yup, it did kill him. Can't punish that, really? I guess you have to jump and kick or something. Can't duck it either. Almost there, almost there. I don't think this will kill. Nope, it didn't kill, but at least I'm almost done. There we go. Barely killed him.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality. Fight.
This might take a while. Yeah, it's super crazy here. See, Mortal Kombat 2, as hard as the AI can be, and even vanilla Mortal Kombat 3, at least you don't have to put up with the endurance. The endurance is a whole different ballgame when it comes to difficulty. And again, I just want to remind all of you that this is the easiest difficulty, quote-unquote. There's nothing easy about this. Wait a sec. Okay, I'll take that as a punish, I guess. Shoot. Alright, I'll take that. Just gotta make sure I don't make any mistakes here. I'll take that. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I'll take it. see that. Yikes. There's no real way to... I can't find a real way to tech the AI. I should say cheese it. See if I can do a better option here. I'll just do an uppercut. What? What in the world? Man, this can be... Things were weird back on the 90s gaming. There we go. That should get a good chunk of damage. Didn't kill, but I'll take it. There we go. Yeah, good chunk of damage. Alright, I'm almost finished here. Then just one more endurance match to go. Hooray. You can see how the arcades back in the day made money, because a lot of people would keep spending money to try to defeat the AI here, because it was so hard back in the day. I can imagine an arcade machine making a profit out of this. There we go. One more endurance match to go through, then I'm home free. Almost. Still gotta face the bosses. Another test. And I have to face the tester in my minigame. There we go. Let's try this again. There we go. Dang, what's wrong with the AI here? What's up with the AI? There we go. Alright, just gotta defeat the other AI. Gotta figure this out. It's kind of like the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 playthrough. Dang. I'll figure this out. That's weird. Figure this out. Not even the sweep works again. Well, work. Yeah, the sweeps don't work against the AI. I'm gonna try to rewind time here. Even Mortal Kombat 3 Endurance, the sweeps could at least somewhat work. Oh, I rewinded too much. Dang. I might have to mute the mic here. Fully get focused here. Oh snap, that's too bad. Just backdash out. I can't even block. Take it. Alright, let's see it. Alright, I can just get one more freeze on the opponent, I should be good. If I can't do any more trades, I'm gonna die if I get hit by that blast, so... Alright, let's see. Alright, nice. I'll take it. Dang. There we go. It looks like we gotta trade. The way to tech this is to trade special moves, and since the opponent will be frozen / stunned, it'll be I can at least get some damage on it. Gotta make sure I have some life left for the other AI. Alright, this should be doable. I mean, this is cheap, but it works, so I'll take it. It's legit. It may be cheap, but it's legit and it works, so I'm using it. Using this strategy. What? It's like I'm out of trade options. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright. If I could maybe get land a kick on the opponent. Wait. That was cheap, but it works, so I'll do it. Alright. Hard part's over.
Sub-Zero wins.
The bosses are probably still going to be a challenge, but at least I don't think it'll be anywhere as hard as this. At least by the end of the day, it's just one opponent to defeat. With Motaro, there was at least a way to tech that boss. This constant jump kicks. I'm going to try the same thing with Goro here. think Goro can be frozen. I might be wrong, but I think he can be frozen. Yup, that makes it so much easier. Wait, I have an even better idea. I'll freeze him, and then... Oh, I can't do it at the back of the corner, but I'm going to try to do the jump kick and then the slide combo. That should give some good damage. Is that a combo or not? Can't tell. I guess it is a combo. Someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. There's someone who knows, knows about that. But I think it's a combo. I don't think the AI is really screwing up. It's an actual combo. Oh. Dang it. Wait. There we go.
Sub-Zero win.
Yeah, this is nowhere near as... With the rewind system, this is nowhere near as hard as the endurance. Whoa. That was kind of confusing. What the heck was that? I'll take the trade. Oh. Right. Almost done. Almost finished Goro. Oh, snap. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Wins.
Only one fight remains. Just quoted a line from Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, Shang Tsung's default form is definitely a bit of a challenge. Yeah. I kind of low-key hopes he morphs into Goro. Goro, I would say, is somewhat easy to tech, especially the Ice Ball. See, Motari, you can't stun him. I hope I'm not going to regret this wish. That's my one comedy line for it to play through. Oh, snap. Oops. Oh, snap. Alright. Almost done, almost done. Oh, snap. There we go.
Sub-Zero wins.
Alright, just one more round.
Fight.
Dang, even blocking I still get a good chunk of take a good chunk of damage. Why did I do that? Probably better. Can I duck it? Oh, yeah, I can duck it. Yeah, I can duck it. Silly me. Wait, there might be a better way to do this. Alright, almost done. We're almost done. There we go. That's it. It's kind of a cool defeat animation.
Johnny Cage.
If you pay attention to the credits, kind of a fun fact, you'll see how back in the 90s how smaller video game companies were. Or I should say many video game companies were. The crews were a lot smaller, not as many people. When you look at a modern game credits, there's like at least 1,000 people. 1,000 is probably understating it too. It's even the same actor playing as a lot of the characters. See how many people were actually behind the computers. It's like only 7, not even double digits yet. So yeah, 20-ish, 20 to 30 so far. Let's see. That's still a fair amount of people, and this was even back in '92. So yeah, this is going up to like 40 or 50. Yeah, so I would say 30, 40, or 50 people total worked on Mortal Kombat 1992. It just shows how much work it is to make a video game in general, because even back in '92 with a much smaller game than this, it still took like between 30 to 50 people or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the playthrough. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for your support as always, and you all have a good one. Bye.